The scraping, the shoveling, and the snow blowing. In Marblehead, a new proposed bylaw might make shoveling a requirement rather than something just done to get the car out. The proposed amendment to the town's shoveling bylaw will go before town meeting for a vote in May. If passed, the bylaw will require that all property owners shovel out their part of the sidewalk. Those that don't risk receiving a $25 fine. So what do residents think?
I don't think the town can afford to shovel the walks themselves, so if we want clear sidewalks, I think that's how it has to be done.
I absolutely think everybody should be responsible for shoveling their little piece of the pie.
Very important, I mean, especially for older people. Sidewalks, especially brick sidewalks, get very icy.
I think that residents should do that naturally, but not everyone is able. And I really am against the idea of fines every 6 hours if you don't do it.
I do think they should require it, but it would be difficult in some instances.
Dog owner Judith Bocock is sponsoring the amendment. She says she has a hard time walking her dog because of the lack of shoveling.
I have to walk in the street. And what has happened is that as darkness comes, and of course it comes early in the wintertime, I had to spend $25 on a reflecting vest to protect myself from being hit by the cars that speed by. I really don't like walking my dog in the street. I don't want him hit, and I particularly don't want to be hit either because I'm old enough where it'd be a long resuscitation if something broke, so I wouldn't bounce back as quickly. But people don't seem to care.
Those who have opposed the bylaw say that it isn't fair for older people or disabled people who physically can't shovel.
I think if neighbors would get together, if you have to hire someone, you can split the cost. It's not that you individually have to do it, but there are people around. There's a list of names at the Civic Center of high school kids who will do it. And I just think this excuse I've heard for years and years and years doesn't hold water anymore.
Opponents also wonder how the bylaw would be enforced.
And I don't think it's good for the town to have neighbors reporting neighbors. I think we should help each other, not fine each other.
So this spring, as those pesky sidewalk snowbanks begin to melt, residents will have to ask themselves how much snow-free sidewalks mean to them, and then go to town meeting to vote. For the Marblehead Reporter, I'm Nikki Gamer.